We stay in Western Kenya, where for more than 5 years, Mumias Sugar Company has been witnessing increased losses due to poor management and stiff competition from other millers in the region. Recently, political influence and talks from quarters in the regions have chased away investors.
The collapse of Mumias Sugar Company has adversely affected the residents of Kakamega County, as sugarcane farming has been the economic mainstay for a long time. The factory was established in 1971 following the feasibility study report by the Buka Agriculture and Technical Service Group that had been commissioned by the government in 1967 to carry out the exercise. At that time, the government held majority shares at 71%, while minority were held by the Commonwealth Development Corporation at 17%, while Kenya Commercial Finance Company, Buka McConnell, and the East African Development Bank had a cumulative 12% of shares. The miller's production increased, steadily hitting a climax in the 1980s and 1990s, then becoming the leader in the East and Central Africa. Its shares were listed on the Nairobi Stock Exchange in 2001, and the government shareholding reduced to 20%. However, the company's production trajectory assumed a downward trend a few years later, thanks to financial impropriety by the top managers. Mumias Sugar Company Limited shares was suspended from trading at the Nairobi Security Exchange in 2018. This follows the appointment of a receiver manager by KCB Bank after the sugar miller defaulted on loans. Mumias was Kenya's leading producer of sugar at more than 250,000 tons a year, but the poor management has piled up loans and losses over the years. The farm's losses in the year ending June 2018 rose to 15.1 billion from 6.8 billion in the previous year. As at June 2018, Mumias' loan stood at 12.5 billion at the end of June 2018. It owed KCB 545 million, Ecobank Kenya Limited 2 billion, French Development Finance Institution Propaco 1.9 billion, and Commercial Bank of Africa 401 million. It also owes Treasury 3.1 billion and Kenya Sugar Board 1.6 billion. It was also operating on bank overdrafts worth 2.7 billion from various lenders.
Msali anapigia huyo investor, anamwambia ya kwamba ati yeye ndio kiongozi ya Western. Huyo investor anakuja Mumias kama hajaongea na yeye.
Over the past few weeks, heated exchange has ensued between different politicians and leaders over the management of the sugar company. Riots have been witnessed in Mumias from different factions over the takeover of Mumias factory.
Kitu ambacho hakuambii peupe ya kwamba ni nini anataka apewe. Angekuwa peupe angekuambia anataka apewe. Kama angepewa hii mambo ya Mumias, hii kelele yote haungeona.
Devki, group of companies withdrew a bid to list Mumias Sugar Company on Friday. The group had expressed interest in reviving the miller following an invitation by the receiver manager KCB. Kenya Commercial Bank on 2019 placed the company on receivership. Namukana Samuel, Switch TV, Nairobi.